Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. I will begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be in the description box. I've set the intention of this reading to be for your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus placements, so you're welcome to look at any of them. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site and then just come back here and click on the timestamp for the respective placement or placements of your choosing. At the end of this reading, I will do a collective general reading for everyone watching, utilizing the mystery card here at the bottom of this deck. Speaking of collective general reading, that's exactly what this is. This is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you. Therefore, messages may come through today that don't fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else of your sign or your sign's placement. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't. Always check one of your other placements as well. And if you would like a one-on-one live Zoom tarot reading with yours truly, please visit my website, thetimelinetarot.com, for more information. With all of that said, let's begin. Hello, Aries. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. You have screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. Tell me more about screenshot here for Aries. For Aries, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about screenshot? One more shuffle. Thank you. First card out, Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Moon, the Devil, and the Hangman. Okay, bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, King of Cups, and an 8 of Wands. That leaves the 10 of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles here to 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Aries, you have someone here in your energy who feels like you may be engaging in conversation or behavior that they would find to be a trespass against them, or they would find to be a betrayal of them. And so whomever this individual is, they're trying to obtain that proof. It's like someone trying to get the proof or facts to make sure, like, either something you said to them was on the up and up or was correct, or they're trying to get proof or facts to the contrary, like trying to prove that you lied, or try to prove that you lied, or try to prove that you were somewhere you weren't supposed to be, something like this. This is all happening in the energy of the full moon in Aquarius on August 9th. It's when this person starts, I don't know, trying to put this puzzle piece together, it looks like, and then it's continuing throughout the whole week, trying to get evidence or proof or facts that you lied to them, something that you said was not true, or somewhere that you went, something like that. Tell me about the Devil here. Why is the Devil card here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Devil is clarified by, Page of Pentacles. Someone's trying to obtain tangible proof about some type of toxicity that they believe you're engaging in. Oh, yeah. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, bottom of deck, 4 of Wands. Someone is trying to obtain, like I said, evidence, proof, or facts that you did something, or you said something, or you lied to them about something. And the reason why this is such an act of betrayal for this person is because it, 5 of Swords to the 4 of Wands, it almost like endangers their stability, or threatens their stability in some way. 3 of Swords. Yeah, someone's almost like anticipating that you did something behind their back to break their heart or to deceive them in some way. Their intuition is telling them that you did it, but they don't have any hardcore facts. So as of August 9th, this person appears to be like on an expedition to figure out if you really did this. And so they're not going to do or say anything about their suspicion in that Hangman energy. It's like they're waiting. They're waiting until they acquire the information, and then it's go time. Tell me more about the go time. Page of Wands, King of Cups, and 8 of Wands. We have the 4 of Cups, followed by the Queen of Cups, and the Magician, bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. So this person is hoping beyond hope that they are able to acquire this information, and that once they do, that they're able to tell you this is what they know, or this is what they find out or found out, and then to also let you know how emotionally distressing or displeasing this is to them. This is also an individual then who may accuse you of like gaslighting them or lying to them or emotionally manipulating them in some way. So just be mindful of that. If you're doing anything you shouldn't be doing, whether that's in career and finance, love and romance, or any other connection in your life, you do have someone here who is not trusting you this week, and they're going above and beyond. They're really trying to stay very reserved. And that Hangman to the Queen of Pentacles energy, like, I'm not going to say anything until I have the facts. But then it appears that they do obtain the facts. And once they do, they communicate that to you. The Magician card is mercurial energy, so it's communication. So for a lot of you, the person starts piecing this all together around like August 8th, August 9th. And then the communication, I feel like, comes through once Mercury comes out of retrograde and goes direct, even though there's like that post-shadow period. So I would expect this person to say something to you right around like the August 11th, August 12th mark. So Monday, Tuesday, maybe even stretching into Wednesday. That is what I have for you, Aries, for the week of August 10th. 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, maybe just found them to be helpful, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. Taurus, you have ego, her ego getting in the way of a relationship. Tell me why ego is here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Sorry about that, Taurus, but I didn't want to start coughing in the middle of your reading. One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, my dear, the Fool, followed by the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Hierophant. There you are in your power. We have the Moon, the King of Wands, and the Queen of Swords to the Sun card. Tell me why the Five of Cups is here for Taurus. Why is the Five of Cups here for Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Eight of Swords fell out of the deck. Three of Wands. And the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. And what is this Page of Pentacles here? Why is the Page of Pentacles here for Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Pentacles clarified, wow, by the World card to Temperance to the Hermit. And why is the Knight of Cups to the Ace of Wands to the Hierophant here? One more shuffle here. Thank you. This is being clarified by the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So Taurus, I feel like at some point there was a break here in a connection that you have in your life. And it's a general collective reading, so it could be professional, personal, or, you know, platonic, romantic. But you had a break in this connection. This is someone that you've known for a long time in the Ten of Pentacles energy. But it's almost like you desire reconciliation with this person. And this is your energy here, right? Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the Hierophant. You would really like for you and this person to be able to come together, to reconnect again, whether that's professional, platonic, or romantic. You would like an exchange of apologies, and you would like to bring the connection back together again, but you're keeping that to yourself. High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. You're keeping your respect or love or admiration for this person under wraps. You're keeping it to yourself. And you're also keeping to yourself your desire to reconnect with this person. And the reason why you're keeping it to yourself, it's kind of like twofold here. On one hand, something transpired here in the connection, an argument, someone put someone in competition. It was definitely something that wounded you, left you feeling like you were at an emotional loss. Whatever this was that transpired, it's something that you're continually or constantly thinking about. You'd like to move on from it, but you can't. There are always reminders of this. This is someone you've known for quite some time, soulmate, soul bond connection here, but you're giving a lot of, you're doing a lot of soul searching here. Hermit to the Temperance to the World card about closing out this connection once and for all. Even though you desire reconnection very much so, and you're keeping that to yourself, you're heavily contemplating closing it out once and for all and walking away. And the reason why you're contemplating that is because your ego was hurt in whatever transpired here in the past. Like if you cheated on them, they cheated on you, someone lied here. This could be a very aggressive argument. So it's definitely someone that you've known for a long time, or someone that you feel a close bond with. Like I said, soulmate, soul bond connection. But regardless of who they are, your ego, your pride, or I should say your pride was so bruised by what happened. Your ego was so bruised that as much as you want reconciliation, you don't want to be the one to take that leap of faith towards that person. And so you would rather just close it out and move on, find another job, find another friend, connect with another family member, find another lover down the road, because you're having a really hard time getting past whatever it was that occurred here in this connection. So it looks like whatever connection this is for you this week, there's no movement in the connection. The two of you appear to be continually growing further and further apart, energetically and emotionally speaking, because no one wants to take, or at least you don't want to take the leap forward here to, like I said, apologize or to express your feelings to this person, or really to express your deep desire of wanting reconciliation with them. How does this person feel about Taurus? How does this person feel about Taurus this week? How do they feel about Taurus? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Four of Wands came out a little bit on the side, and that is followed by the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords. That's a lot of sword action. So this person sees you as someone who offers their life some sense of stability, because it came out a little bit on, it was almost on its side. So they see you personally as someone who's structured and stable, but they see you as someone who's structured and stable. But do they see you as someone who's like a structure or stable fixture in their life? No. And that's because they're undecided about you, Taurus, with that Two of Swords there. So this person is not making any move towards you this week. We're just asking about this week. They will observe. They will, in that Page of Swords energy, they will observe you. They will watch you. A little bit of a spy card here in tarot. They will communicate with you when communication is needed or warranted or wanted. But in terms of them actually making a decision to reconcile with you, or like if this is a business project here that you're working with on someone, like for them to come forward and say, you know what, Taurus, we had that horrible disagreement last week, but I really want to continue working on this creative project with you. No, this person is not going to say anything. So they're as much at a standstill as you are. Four of Swords, Eight of Wands, and Six of Wands. This person is resisting communication or moving forward. It's almost like they need a break. They need a break. They need to figure out what it is that they want here. I do think this person is moving forward in other avenues or aspects of their life. So let's say this is like a friend that you disconnected from. You could be seeing them online, like they're going shopping, they're going to movies, and they're doing all these other things. So they're moving forward in other areas or aspects of their life. But in terms of the connection with you, they're not. They see you as being structured and stable. But as far as you being like a staple in their life, no. They are of the acceptance that the relationship is coming to an end or is fizzling out. And that's why they're not making a move. They're kind of waiting for you to make a move, but you don't appear to want to be making a move. And so it looks like, at least for this week, there's a standstill here, at least energetically, in this connection. That is what I have for you, Taurus, for the week of August 10th. 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini Twin Gang. Let's see what the week of August 10th, 2025 has in store for us. We have bankrupt. Okay. Could have a past due bill here come in, or maybe someone who owes you money is paying you back this week. Tell me more about bankrupt here for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about bankrupt this week? One more shuffle here. First card out, Gemini, the Chariot, followed by the Two of Swords, Page of Wands, and Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, Knight of Swords. That leaves the Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this message is very specific for the Geminians out there who have been, I almost feel like, I don't want to say you're having financial issues, but you've been focused on your finances. So this definitely is a finance read. So if you're looking for something else like love and romance or something like that, please check another placement of yours. I've tapped into a group of you where you're looking for forward progress and movement and success and victory when it comes to your finances or your financial endeavors. And you're hitting a bit of a roadblock this week. It's like, I'm moving forward, right? I'm moving forward. I will find the job that I want, right? This is a card of like, you have the conviction. So if I'm speaking to a Gemini where like you don't have a job and you're looking for one, maybe you're unemployed, this is like, I'm going to get out there and I'm going to find the job. And even though you're submitting all of these applications or resumes, it's like one roadblock after another. And you're just feeling like defeated. There's a feeling here this week of feeling defeated. And I'm speaking like you, it's like, I lost my job. Things were humming along. I thought I'd have that job forever or until I decided to leave it. And then maybe you're let go or you're given walking papers or like something to that effect. And now all of a sudden finances have stopped. For others of you, if you're out of a job, you could be like submitting, like I said, lots of applications and resumes, but you're not receiving any calls back. You're waiting and waiting and waiting. And you kind of feel like your road to financial freedom or financial recovery is halted. There's good news here, though, and the good news here is perseverance will be key this week. We have the Ace of Swords, the Five of Wands, and a Knight of Swords. If you make it your job to find that other job, it comes in within the next week, but you need to put the effort in this week. That's what you don't see coming. Putting the effort in this week will yield a job opportunity for you next week. So within the next 6 to 7 days. So if you start, on Sunday the 10th, by the 17th, you're receiving an offer, and it's a quite the lucrative offer here. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Knight of Cups. It's almost like too good to be true, but you need to be very strategic and very dedicated in that 7 of Swords to seek out all of the employment possibilities you can, and then be exceptionally diligent in applying and contacting them, make sure they received your application or they received your resume, et cetera, et cetera. But if you can do that with that 3 of Cups, you have victory and success here by the end of the week and in finding a job. For others of you, if you are a business owner, Gemini, it looks like maybe your business was doing really well, but then kind of stalled out on you. And you could be wondering, what's happening? Is the public no longer interested in my product or in the service that I provide? If that's the case, then I see you here diligently working this week, Page of Wands to the 3 of Pentacles, to find new ways to like reinvigorate your product offering or the service offering that you provide, or maybe new ways to connect with people or market or advertise your products and services. And in that case, I think you come up with a pretty brilliant idea. Again, by like August 17th, August 18th, you come in with this idea that will like beat out the competition. Ace of Swords to the 5 of Wands being the competition, and that Knight of Swords, and then you move very quickly on it. So take those messages, how they resonate to you. If you're looking for a job, make it your job to find a job this week. One comes in. For others of you, you may have received news at the tail end of this past week. So maybe like the 7th, 8th, or 9th, something like that you were let go. But again, make it your job to find another job. One comes in. If you're a business owner, even though your business is stalled, I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do. You have the divine gift of free will, and please use your intuition and your discernment. But in the cards here for the collective, it's definitely telling you not to give up on that business. You just may need to discover a different way to market or advertise your business, or maybe some new creative product or service that you can offer the public. And if you kind of put on that brilliant mercurial thinking cap of yours, it looks like you do come up with an idea that'll like beat out the competition. You also appear to be very excited about the financial prospects that this new idea, product, or service can bring for you in the future. And I'll throw this out there for one Gemini watching. You could have vehicle maintenance this week that you think is like a quick fix, and it ends up becoming something that's a little bit more expensive. So I could be speaking to a Gemini where you bring your car in for service early on in the week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. You think it's a quick fix. Page of Wands to the 3 of Pentacles. Oh, they'll figure it out. It won't cost much. And then like the truth comes in, and your mechanic or whomever, wherever you bring the vehicle to, the dealership, etc., calls you back and tells you it'll cost 3 times more than what you thought it would cost. So that's what I have for you, Gemini, for the week of August 10th, 2025. Looking for a job? Keep looking. Be fully dedicated. You have a new job offer come in. If you just lost your job, my apologies. I extend my sympathies to you. I know what that's like. But again, if you make it your job to find another job, you're very successful within 1 week. If you're a business owner, don't give up. Find new ways, new products, new services that you can offer the public, or new ways to market or advertise. And if you're bringing your vehicle in for maintenance, there's a possibility here that it could cost 3 times the amount that you originally thought that it would cost. So keep that in mind. So that's what I have for you, Gemini, for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. You have fake accounts, fake social media accounts, designed to spy. This could be on like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X. Tell me more about this here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you don't have any social media accounts, this reading is most likely not for you, so just check another placement. Tell me more about fake accounts here for Cancer. 9 of Pentacles wanted to show itself. One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the 9 of Pentacles, followed by the 5 of Swords, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you have 9 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and the Death card. That leaves the 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Well, even though Mercury retrograde comes to an end August 11th, Mercury goes direct. We're still in post shadow. You have someone here. And, you know, I don't want to tell you off the bat that it's an ex, like ex-spouse, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. It could be for some of you. This is just someone that you had in your life at one point, and there was a terrible argument or a severance of the connection. You either haven't spoken very much to this person since then, or not at all. Since you have become free and independent and autonomous of this connection, this individual is very curious to see what your new chapter or what your new life without them looks like. And look, for some of you, it could be an employer, right? This could be someone that you worked for in the past, and they're kind of just reminiscing this week and doing a little spying here. This is someone who wants to see, since you've had this break from them and this new beginning in your life, they're looking to see what are you up to? The fun you're having? Are you in a new relationship? Are you at a new company? You know, are you happy? They're looking for clarity here about what you're up to and how you're doing since the severance of this connection with them, which appears to have ended pretty badly here with the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the Death card energy here. So tell me more about this person. And if you don't have like any social media accounts, it's possible this person's like driving by where you live or where you used to live. There's definitely a nostalgic feeling here and wanting to know what you've been up to, what are you doing, how are you doing, you know, where are you working, are you happy, are you married, etc., etc. So tell me more about this individual who's looking up Cancer. Tell me more about this individual. One more shuffle. Thank you. 9 of Cups, 9 of Swords, ooh, 7 of Swords, bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Well, whether this is a boss or a colleague or a friend or a family member or a lover who did you dirty in the past, this is someone who since then has regretted their actions. They're haunted by the last words the two of you spoke to one another, or the actions that transpired between the two of you which caused the severance. This is someone who, to the outer world, appears to be happy and life is great. But internally, there's a lot of replaying. I'm being shown like one of those old-fashioned like movie cameras, like from the cinema, from the movie theater, like a reel. So it's like they replay in their mind those last moments that the two of you had together. Again, the arguing, I feel like this person either admitted to deceiving you in some way, or you felt deceived by this person. And again, this could be a boss who let you go or fired you and told you it was because it was a reduction at the workplace, but meanwhile they fired you and then like 2 weeks later replaced you with someone else, you know. So either you knowingly know that they deceived you or you just suspected it. This person did deceive you, whether you had the facts or not. They did deceive you. They did betray you in some way. And boy, are they regretting it. And it looks like this week they're reminiscing about you, what transpired between the two of you, how they did you wrong, how they did you dirty, all the regrets that come with that. And with that, also wanting to know, how have you been doing since their departure from your life, or yours from theirs? What is this person's intentions? And if you do have social media accounts, you may just want to button up the privacy settings if you don't want this person to see anything. What are the intentions for this person, for Cancer? One more shuffle. Thank you. What are their intentions? King of Cups, High Priestess, Hangman. Nothing right now. Observation. Magician, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. They're confused. They don't know if you want to communicate with them. You're here as the King, Queen of Cups. And then we have the High Priestess to the Hangman. No movement, no contact. Not this week anyway. This is someone hoping and praying that you'll eventually reach out to them. But they're not making any movement this week. They'd like to, but they're very confused. And the reason why they're confused is they don't know how open you would be to reconnecting with them. So this individual here this week just appears to be watching you. What does this person end up doing with Cancer by the end of the month? I typically don't go beyond the week, but I'm sure some of you are curious. So observing you this week, not taking any moves. What are the actions, if any, this person is taking towards Cancer by August 31st? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. Actions towards you. 10 of Swords, the Lovers, and the Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Chariot, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Give me one card on the Lovers, please. The World card. So nothing. They won't be contacting you because they know that they broke your heart. They know that they betrayed you. They know it was an active choice they made. They're just more or less watching you from a distance, seeing how you're doing, seeing what your life is like, but they're not contacting you anytime soon, at least not until the end of the month. The choice here is to watch and observe and reminisce and hold space for you in the event that you want to reach out to them. But they know that they did you so wrong. Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, 10 of Swords. They don't have it within them to reach out to you. This person is very ashamed of what they did to you, or how they treated you, or misled you, or betrayed you. So they're going to kind of just let everything rest, at least until the end of the month. But they are thinking of you. They are regretful, and they are watching you. And should you want to reach out to this person, because maybe you know exactly who it is that I'm talking about, if you feel that's in your best interest, this person would be very open to hearing from you. They're just not willing to take the first step because there's on top of the regret and the remorse, there's a lot of embarrassment there as well. And honestly, I don't think they have the balls to reach out to you after what they did to you. That is what I have for you, Cancer, for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Leo. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. You have dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by your haters, or protected from your haters. Tell me more about this here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about dodging bullets? And if you're celebrating your birthday this week, my darling, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday. What a great birthday present, dodging bullets. Let's get one more shuffle here for Leo. Thank you. First card out, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. That leaves the Six of Swords, Strength card, and Justice here at the bottom of the deck. What is the Three of Pentacles here? Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Three of Pentacles, clarified by Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Hangman. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Cups is clarified by Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. So you have incoming communication from an individual that at one time you worked with this person, whether you collaborated with them on a work project or a relationship or a friendship. At some point you worked with this person, you gave to them, they gave to you, It wasn't always an equal give and take. It looks like there was an argument or a dispute or separation in the connection. Everything just kind of came to a halt at that point, came to a crawl. Knight of Pentacles to the Hangman. And this week, this person is reaching out to you. Seven of Cups, clarified by the Page of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Eight of Wands. I almost feel like this person's reaching out to you. They don't even know why they're doing it. They're feeling called to reach out to you, but they don't know why. That's weird. Okay, tell me more about this. It's like they want to say something to you, but then when they finally contact you, they don't have much to say. I hope that's making sense for someone. So whatever happened here, it looks like there's an apology and that they want to give you. And yet they can't seem to get their thoughts in order. So it's like, it's the person that starts texting you, but never hits send. Thank you. It's the person who starts dialing your number to call you, but they don't finish entering your number. They know what they would like to say, but they don't know how to say it. This is someone feeling confused. I know that I should reach out to Leo. I feel like it's the right thing to do, but what am I going to say? That's the feeling. I have so much to say, but what am I going to say? And how do I say it? Tell me more about this person. What does Leo need to know about this person? I feel like this person is here in this King of Cup energy, whether they're masculine or feminine. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Strength, Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Is this someone you knew for a long time? Someone you worked with? Someone you had a family with? I don't think this person will contact you. And if you're a Leo sitting there and you know, or this message is making some sense to you, and you're like, yep, I have an idea who that person is, and boy, do they owe me an apology. And you're sitting there wondering why you haven't heard from this person and why they have not apologized to you or come clean, in respect to whatever, it was here that happened or that they did to you. They're not contacting you because they're being blocked from contacting you. That whole confusion that they have, like, I feel inclined to contact Leo, but then I don't know what to say. Yeah, the scrambled eggs brain that they have this week, it's the divine. It's a divine making them feel that way to deter them from contacting you. That's how you're dodging this person, because it's almost like if this person were to be able to contact you, it's like source knows that you would take the call or respond to the text or see them in person. This person is a very, I don't know if I don't want to call them like evil or negative or something. I mean, they could be. But the feeling here is they were inconsistent. They didn't really know what they wanted. They didn't treat you fairly. They overpromised. They left you waiting a lot. So now that they're contemplating circling the block and contacting you again, the reason why they're stumbling and contacting you is they're having confusion issues about not contacting you, or they go to contact you and something happens to their phone, or you're no longer in their contacts, or there's something like that. Like every single time they try to reach out to you, they either, like I said, they don't send the text, or they don't finish dialing your phone number, or they go to contact you on Facebook and you no longer have an account. It's that type of feeling. Either the divine source steps in and blocks them, or it creates an internal block within them that doesn't give them the strength to go that extra mile to like hit send or finish dialing your number. So yeah, if you have this person and you're like, they owe me an apology, they owe me an explanation, and you're sitting there wondering, I can't believe they haven't done it, I can't believe they haven't reached out yet, you're being protected by this person. This is like, if they offered you the cup, you would take it. So it's like the divine is like grabbing the cup before it even has a chance to come to you, because you are so much more structured and solid and stable since this person left your life, that if they were to present you with this cup and you were to accept it, it would make your life very burdensome, and it would halt any of the progress or suspend any of the progress that you've made in your life so far. So whether this person this week is having transportation issues, communication issues, feeling very confused, wanting to reach out but not knowing what to say, that's why. This is divine. I don't mean to laugh, cross watcher, but I've never seen it play out like this in a collective reading. This is divine intervention to prevent this person from contacting you so they don't make your life as burdensome as they used to. So the purpose of this reading is to let you know, if you're not hearing from this person this week, don't be so shocked. Take it more as a blessing in disguise, as opposed to getting upset and saying, I can't believe it's my birthday week and they can't even call to say happy birthday, or they couldn't even call to offer me an apology. That's why you're being protected from this person. That's why they're not reaching out to you. 3 cards of advice here for you, Leo, this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. 3 cards of advice. Ace of Wands, King of Swords, and the Empress. Keep following your path. Make the judgment call that this person no longer matters. What they do, whether they contact you for your birthday or not, whether they offer you the apology that you feel you deserve, and you probably do, looking at the energies here on the table. Just keep moving towards the new. You know your truth. You're authentic. Keep nurturing yourself, nurturing your environment, nurturing the connections that actually do give a crap about you, and move towards the new. The situations, environments, connections, projects, experiences in your life that set your soul on fire. And don't be so consumed or worried by this person not reaching out to you. It's actually being divinely orchestrated that they not reach out to you. You've come a pretty long way since your last interaction with them. And God, whatever deity it is there that you believe in, your spirit angels, your ascended masters, they're just protecting you from this person. That's why you're not hearing from them. So if you're waiting to hear happy birthday, you're not going to hear from them, but you'll hear from me. I wish you a very happy birthday. I would take this as a birthday gift also. That is what I have for you, Leo, for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Virgo. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. You have inside scoop, closer look, nosy, up in your business. Tell me more about this here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about inside scoop? One more shuffle. Thank you. First card out, King of Wands, the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Pentacles. Bottom of that, Queen of Swords, the Hermit, and the King of Swords. Someone wants to talk to you. Someone wants to talk to you. Someone wants to have a open and honest, authentic, face-to-face discussion with you. Who's this? I have the Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles. Oh, someone wants to talk to you. Who's this King of Wands? Could be Queen of Wands. I don't read body parts. Who's the King of Wands here? One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Wands, clarified by 6 of Cups, soulmate, soul bond connection, 7 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Wow. Oh, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. I don't know if you were able to see my face there. I'm a Gemini. Sometimes what I'm feeling or thinking comes out in the face. I'm so sorry if you saw that. This is someone who, oh geez. This is someone who, they are a soulmate, soul bond connection. They're confused about their connection with you. This person feels drawn to you. They can't really explain why they feel drawn to you, but they do. This person is trying to decide here this week if they should have a conversation with you. Tell me more about the Lovers card. Yeah, they feel an attachment or a bond to you, and they feel it at a very deep level, and they can't explain why. Tell me about the Lovers card here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Lovers is clarified by 2 of Swords. Queen of Wands shows herself again, and the 7 of Pentacles. Virgo, if you don't know who this person is, you very well could have a secret admirer. You could have someone here who has been watching you. They feel drawn to you. They feel attracted to you. They feel something within them that makes them want to contact you, but they're not. As much as they want to, they haven't. So many of you have a secret admirer. And this week they're spending a good amount of their time looking you up, trying to find photos, trying to find you on social media. I mean, if they know where you live, they could be driving by your home. This is someone who's feels drawn to you, doesn't know why, and thinks, well, if I can find out more about Virgo, maybe then I'll understand why I have this calling from within to Chariot card move towards them. For others of you, this is someone fairly new in your life. I get the feeling here that you block them. Some of you blocked them. I don't mean to laugh at you, cross-watcher. If this is a newer soulmate here in your life, again, they're feeling that pull towards you. They really can't explain it. But you either block them or you have delayed your communication to them. This is someone who they thought things were going okay. First date, second date, whatever this was. If this is a newer connection. And they're just trying to figure out what happens or what they did. They would like a conversation with you. But I'm not sure if they'll actually move towards you this week to have it. Yeah, if it's a secret admirer, I'm not sure they'll have the conversation with you this week. They want one. And if it's a newer person, the connection just kind of like fizzled, or you blocked them, or you haven't responded to them, they're kind of wondering why. Why did you just ghost them or stop talking to them, or why aren't you interested in them? So yeah, they too would like a conversation with you. For others of you, you're already in this connection with this person. You've been in this connection for a hot minute here in this Seven of Pentacles energy. The relationship's not moving fast enough for this other person. They're wondering, what's the holdup? You know, do you still want them? Are you still interested? This person's confused. Again, they feel drawn to you, but they're trying to figure out, trying to get the inside scoop, whether that's talking to people that the two of you know, talking to your friends, looking things up online, watching tarot readings, maybe getting a personal one, but just trying to figure out why the relationship was growing and all of a sudden it came to a halt, or you stopped investing when you got to a certain point in the relationship, and they're just trying to figure out why. So 3 very distinct groups of Virgos. Regardless of what group you're in, you have someone who's really like effed up in the head over you. They can't figure out whether to approach you. They don't know whether to, if you ghosted them or stopped talking to them, like why did that happen? And for those of you like in this kind of long-termish relationship with them, they don't know why it just came to a standstill, or why you're not investing anymore, or your investment in it just kind of came to a pause. So 2 of Pentacles. Looks like they're going back and forth this week. Should I reach out? Should I not reach out? What does this person end up doing? One more shuffle. Thank you. What do they end up doing? 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Temperance. So if it's someone who's just been watching you, like stalker kind of person, this is someone who will resist contacting you, but they will continue to creep and they will continue to watch. So I would check your settings online for social media. Close your windows at night, lower those blinds if they know where you live. They're stopping themselves from communicating, but boy, are they going to keep an eye on you. For someone watching, a Virgo watching, you go to the same bar, or tavern or brewery, like, Friday, 5 o'clock type of thing. They know they're there. They're there watching you, the secret admirer. If you go to the same place, even if it's just like first Saturday of the month or something, a winery, a brewery, something like that, a pub, a bar, they're there. They know when you go and they sit and watch. They could even be the bartender. Whoa. Okay. That's for one of you watching. For those of you where you kind of went on a few dates and nothing came of it, this person will resist contacting you. And same thing for those of you where you're in a relationship, this person is plagued emotionally and mentally about why you're not investing more or the relationship's not moving forward. But at least for this week, they will stop themselves from having a conversation that they really desire having with you because they don't want an argument to ensue. That is what I have for you, Virgo. 3 distinct groups, and all of y'all have someone up in their head and up in their feels over you. That's my Virgos. Those are my Virgo cousins. That's what I have for you for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Libra. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. You have love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and being nostalgic. Tell me more about love on the brain here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. Love on the brain is being clarified by the Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups. Oh, talk about daydreamy. The World and the High Priestess. Wow. Bottom of deck, Tower, Magician, and Page of Pentacles. Aww. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Temperance, Three of Cups, and Eight of Pentacles to the Strength card. All right. Libra, I have tapped into a group of you where you have a very prominent romantic connection in your life, either has just come to an end or is on the precipice of ending. You're in the current stages of it ending. And you're this week thinking a lot about the good times with this person, the memories that you made, trips or vacations you took with them. The Seven of Cups is Neptune and Pisces, astrological placement. This is a lot of daydreaming about the good old days before everything went to shit, basically here. Before it came to an end, before the secrets, before the tower moment that rocked the foundation of this relationship. Some of you are also secretly fantasizing about reconciliation and what that would be like and what that would look like, and is that tangible? So I have two groups of you. I have a group of Libras where you're daydreaming and being nostalgic about memories that you have with someone from the past. Again, before everything kind of went to shit or some secrets came out here that rocked the foundation, maybe even some manipulation here. And then I have a secondary group of you where you are fantasizing what it would be like or what it would feel like to reconnect or reconcile with that individual. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups here for Libra this week. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups for Libra. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Seven of Cups is clarified by Knight of Cups, Empress, and the Seven of Swords. Oof. Bottom of the deck, Death to the Star card. Oh, I've tapped into a group of you where this week you will be daydreaming about this person, whether they're masculine or feminine is irrelevant. Basically, coming to you, this is the classic, and again, regardless of what your gender, but this is the classic fairy tale that every little girl has growing up, where the knight on the white horse comes in and rescues them, and makes them feel like a queen, makes them feel like an empress, and apologizes for everything that they did wrong and how they broke their heart, and you mean the world to me. And that's what this is. This is a fantasy, a daydream, that this person comes in and sweeps you off your feet and rights every wrong that they ever did to you and admits everything that they did to you, and just how you are the most magical, amazing human on the planet, and they don't want anyone else but you. I also have one Libra watching where you will engage in pleasuring yourself this week to the fantasy of that person, either something you did with them in the past or something that you fantasize you would like to do with them. I'll leave it at that to keep it clean so I don't get demonetized. Tell me about the High Priestess here, and you keep this to yourself. So if to everyone else in your circle, you're like, that bee did this to me, that mother effer did this to me, I'm done with her, I'm done with him, that's great. When you go home, you're thinking about the good times, you're daydreaming about, fantasizing about reconciliation, and whether you want to admit it or not, at least one of you watching is pleasuring yourself to this person this week. But you're keeping all of that to yourself, because to the world, this person is a monster. And they very well could be. I don't know. But in here, to you, this week, not so much. Tell me why the High Priestess is here for Libra this week. Yeah, the Moon card. You are Moon to the High Priestess. You are suppressing all of these emotions. The sadness over what they did, clearly was betrayal here. Seven of Swords, the Moon, the High Priestess, the Tower. I don't know what the F came out here, but boy, did it rock this connection, and it just crumbled it to the ground. So if it's not your reading, check another placement. So you're suppressing all of that, the sadness, the anger, and the hurt. And on top of that, you're suppressing this really deep desire for reconnection. I'm going to throw this out there for one of you watching. Please don't get mad at me. Remember, it's a collective general reading. Some of you want just like a one last romp in the hay with them, just to physically connect with them one last time. I don't know why that just came to me. Only take that if it's your message. 2 more cards here on the High Priestess. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Moon, the Fool, and the 9 of Pentacles. Some of you would like one last passionate round with this person before the ending, before you become free, independent, and autonomous of them. For others of you, you're putting on the brave face that I'm single or on my way to become single and I don't need this person and they did blah, 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 blah. And internally and up here mentally, you can't stop thinking about them. You're hoping for reconciliation. Again, it reminds me of the classic little girl, little boy kind of fairy tale story where we wait for the prince to come in and sweep us up off our feet. Magician to the Page of Pentacles. What is this all about here? One more shuffle. Thank you. 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, and the Star. And then reality hits. So you're going to have this endorphin kind of feeling this week where you're putting on this brave face that everything's fine. And then, that's the high. I'm brave and I'm fine. And then comes the emotional low, probably when you're alone, remembering what transpired, the regret, the grief, the loss, feeling unwanted, feeling neglected, feeling abandoned by this person. And then comes up that little high again, where again, you're out in the world and you're putting on the brave face and I'm strong and I can do this and I've got this. And then, you go back home and you're alone and you think about the good times, or you hope and pray that this person would come in, like I said, and reunite with you, or maybe you could have one last passionate exchange with them. So if you're feeling this week a lot of highs and lows mentally and emotionally, that's where it's coming from. You have 1 foot right now, my love, in the old world and 1 foot in the new world. And your mind and your heart this week are kind of being fragmented a bit as those two worlds separate more and more, and you begin to take little incremental baby steps into the new. I don't think many of you are returning to the old, but in here this week, you are physically, you're taking incremental baby steps into your new chapter. So if you're thinking a lot about this person this week, don't be so hard on yourself. You shared an experience with them, regardless of the length of that time, and allow yourself the moments to grieve and to remember. It's all part of your healing journey. So if you want to suppress that from the world and not let other people know, go right ahead. That's your business, your right to privacy, but don't suppress it from yourself. So if you're feeling nostalgic or daydreaming or fantasizing, allow yourself to do that in a healthy way, of course. That is what I have for you, Libra, for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. You have ignoring. Okay. Tell me why ignoring is here for Scorpio for the week of August 10th, 2025. For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about ignoring? Let's get one more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, we have the Knight of Cups, followed by the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Death card. Well, there you are. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. That leaves the Queen of Swords, Strength, and a King of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. I like how you're just kind of seated here, almost like in a position of power. You're watching this come in. You're watching this King of Pentacles, whoever he or she may be, coming in, this Knight of Cups and this new beginning, and you're not seeing it coming, or you're ignoring it. Okay, tell me more about the Knight of Cups here. What does Scorpio need to know about the Knight of Cups? We have the Moon card, so you do not see this coming. So this could be happening in the energy of that full moon in Aquarius on August 9th. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups here. Followed by the 6 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Wands. So bottom of the deck, 3 of Cups. So what you don't see coming is someone who has maybe like held back from you, or held back expressing their emotions for you or their feelings for you. This person has been at like a wide point here, not sure how much to give to this connection or how much of their feelings they should share with you or disclose to you, because the King of Pentacles is not a very touchy-feely kind of king. So I feel like this is someone who is very structured and very stable in their own right, in their own way, but they seem to have all of these emotions here for you. Moon to the Knight of Cups. And I feel like with that Six of Pentacles to the Two of Wands, this person is deciding this week to maybe open up or tell you more about, like, I don't know, like what you mean to them or how they feel about you. So we have the Ace of Wands here. That is the potential. All aces are a potential. So tell me more about the Ace of Wands here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. So the card that slid out was Temperance and the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you have the Devil to the Hierophant to the Knight of Wands. So this is, oh, Knight of Swords. So this is coming in fast. This is someone who has held back for whatever reason. Their feelings for you, their admiration for you, their respect for you, their desire for you. I feel like within the next 8 days, 8 to 9 days, you're hearing from this person. Now, for those of you where this is someone you don't know, I mean, it very well could be a secret admirer who's now coming forward or approaching you, contacting you, you know, for the first time to let you know that they're interested. They kind of gone back and forth for a while. They haven't known, you know, they didn't know if you were available or if they should say anything. But this is someone who's coming in a very tempered way. So even though they have a lot of passion and desire for you in that, you know, Ace of Wands energy, they're tempering it down with the Temperance energy. So I feel like this is more of like, this isn't someone saying, you're hot or you're sexy or I desire you physically, even though they do. They're tempering down that portion. And instead, it seems like they're disclosing more of their feelings. This is communication here coming to you. I know some of you don't want to hear it. And look, if you don't want a past person, check another placement. But for a lot of you, you had either an ending or a break or some pretty heavy disconnection here with this individual. And now it seems like the Devil card to the Hierophant is almost like now they're hell-bent to express their feelings to you. It's possible that this person was inconsistent. They might be a very solid and structured individual like in other aspects of their life, but maybe when it came to the connection with you, they were inconsistent in that Knight of Wands energy. So maybe you have been ignoring this person or you have emotionally or energetically pulled back from them, but you're sitting here as the recipient of this coming towards you. So we have the Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. I get here at some point, this person did something or you did something that maimed or injured the connection. You both seem to be holding back from it in that Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is shared energy here for the Two of Cups, for this soulmate, soul bond connection. You both have sadness. You both have grief. You both have remorse, like if it's a past person. And you both have been holding back from the connection. So this person here appears to be the one breaking the silence. If you're still communicating with this person, it's possible that whatever happened here put them in a position where they weren't really disclosing their feelings, like they kind of withdrew, even though you're still chatting with them once in a while. This would be more of like an admission of those feelings. For those of you where this is an entirely new person, you do not see this coming, like at all. You don't see this coming. Sorry. I just got my I miss and love you, babe message. So, and I'm in Scorpio moon, so maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's a sign that for some of you it's coming from a current person or a past person or even just a new person. That was weird timing there on his part. So tell me more about that. Five of Cups to the Four of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the High Priestess, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Three of Swords. I'm going to go back to, this is someone you had some kind of heartbreaking experience with, or possibly even a disconnection in this connection. Now, Mercury goes direct. We're out of the retrograde on the 11th, but there is a 10-day post-shadow period. So be mindful of that. And maybe that's why you're ignoring it, or you're not giving it a lot of, you're not putting a lot of weight into it. And that's good. I kind of think a wait and see attitude here might actually be the best thing for you, especially if this is someone who was consistently inconsistent in the past. But you have incoming here. And if it's a new person, they won't be new by the time you get to the 18th of this month, 17th, 18th, somewhere thereabout. And if it's a past person, the majority of you will be hearing from this person. It looks like they've been keeping all of their emotions or feelings for you to themselves, and they have been like almost existing in this connection at like surface level. And maybe that's what's caused some of the heartbreak or the separation in the past. But I feel like this person now is willing to face or confront the emotions, the feelings that they have for you, as well as actually disclose them to you. So I would expect incoming communication if you're a Scorpio or Scorpio placement. That is what I have for you, my dear, for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. You have talking crap. Okay. Someone is bad-mouthing you, either talking crap to your face. So whatever this person is saying, you can't believe it. Like they're not trustworthy. Or this is someone bad-mouthing you behind your back. So let's see what this is all about. Tell me more about talking crap here for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about talking crap? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Talking crap is being clarified by the Celestial Weaver, the King of Swords, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Ace of Pentacles, and Justice. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Tower, and the Moon. Oh boy. Is the Queen of Cups Sagittarius? Let's get a yes or no on this first. So if we get an Ace or Major Arcana card, that would be a yes. Is the Queen of Cups here representing the energy of Sagittarius this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Fool, yes. Okay, so you have someone here, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, possibly a Libra here with the Justice card. This is an individual who is disclosing some secret or something that you had hidden. This is either something that you did to this person, and they're now letting everyone know about it, or this is some secret this person knows about you, and their hope here is to disclose it to others to like taint or tarnish your reputation. Tell me more about the King of Swords here for Sag. Who is this King of Swords? Could be Queen of Swords. I don't read body parts. Tell me more about this person. One more shuffle. Thank you. King of Swords is clarified by Page of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's a very immature energy. This is someone you know. This is someone you've known for a long time. This is someone who has some love for you. I feel like the love or the respect or the admiration that they have for you is a bit clouded by whatever the two of you have encountered in this connection, because they're coming across as I have love, or I had love, or respect or admiration, because I don't know who this is for you, friend, family member, or lover. It's a collective general reading. So there's something like I have or had love or respect or admiration or, you know, adoration for Sag at some time, but the connection left me wounded, or the connection left me alone. The Nine of Wands in this card gives me the energy very much of like the Hermit. So this person feels like, I don't know, you've left them out in the cold, or you've abandoned them, or they've really been through the boxing ring with you, right? Some of you have a kid with this person, you have a child with this person. So I see you here. I want to know more about you so I can understand this. Tell me about the Tower to the Moon, because you're having a new beginning here. That does not include this person. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Tower to the Moon. Queen of Pentacles. Oh. Five of Wands. And the Three of Swords. I feel like this is so specific for those of you where... I have a couple different scenarios here, so hear me out. If you were involved with this person, like this is a romantic interest, whether it's a spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, something like that, and you left them for someone else, if you left them for someone else and it's kind of been a secret that you like had this affair or you cheated on them or something like that, they're going to let everyone know that you did that to them. because you're on this precipice of this new beginning. And there, even though there's a little bit of love there for you, and for some of you, it's maybe because you have a kid with this person feels like it's not fair. They want justice. They want their pound of flesh. And the only way that they can get their pound of flesh is to tarnish your reputation because you cheated on them. If this is not a cheating scenario, because remember, we're clarifying the talking crap card. So if this is not a cheating scenario, then this is a scenario where you separated from this person quite some time ago, maybe because you felt like they were immature or the love that they had to offer you was immature. You're off doing your own thing now. You're involved with someone else, and maybe you're trying to keep it private, or maybe you don't want the whole world to know, or maybe you do, but you want people to hear it from you. This person is going around bad-mouthing your new connection. I have to say this for one Sagittarius watching. If you are bisexual or gay, and I say that because I have 2 queens here and I have a king here, if you left this person for someone of the same sex or same gender as you, or maybe you're gender fluid or something like that, but you kind of keep it private because it's your own private life and you don't need the whole freaking, 8.7 billion people on the planet to know what you do in your bedroom for whatever reason, this person will disclose it. So if you cheated on them, they're letting everyone know. If you had an affair, they're letting everyone know. If you have, if you're interested in people of the same, gender or sex as you, or anything like that, they're letting the world know. If none of that applies, but this is just an ex, and you're here having your new beginning, they're just shit talking you and your new partner. And the whole reason why they're doing this is to tarnish your reputation, because the world sees you. Remember, I clarified the Queen of Cups, could be king, again, I don't read body parts, but the world sees you as someone who's sweet and soft and loving and pristine and strong and emotionally balanced. And they are so upset over this ending, or really they're upset over your new beginning, but they want to tarnish this angelic reputation that you seem to have with friends, with family, or community, etc., etc. So they want their pound of flesh. They're seeing you like a Goliath. They're holding 2 swords here in their hand, and they want to take you down, figuratively speaking. Tell me about justice here. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles to justice. I'm seeing it like, and they're crafting ways, 8 of Pentacles, like they're thinking of ways how to do this. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles here to justice. Super specific message. If it's not yours, check another placement. What is this pound of flesh? One more shuffle. Thank you. Death. Ace of Cups. The Phoenix. This is the individual. This is the ex that when you start over, they want to make you look so bad for starting over without them. This is scorched earth here. This is, you're going to leave me for someone else, or you're going to go off and start a life with someone else, even though, I don't know, maybe you broke up with this person 5 years ago. It's a collective general reading. But this person is trying to craft ways to destroy your reputation and to also destroy your chance of having this new beginning, because they're hoping this gets back to this person. This is total scorched earth. You will not, this is almost like, if I can't have you, no one will. Didn't I do your monthly reading? And was it yours or Leo? I can't remember now. I think I called the person a lunatic. Sorry, cross-watcher. I think that was your monthly read. And I think I said something like this person might use children against you or something, or try to rob resources from you. Yeah, Sag, I'm pretty sure was your reading for the month of August. So this just appears to be, if you resonated with that monthly predictive reading, this is welcome to what they're about to do. Tarnish your reputation, tarnish your new relationship. Even if you're not in a new relationship, tarnish your reputation enough so that someone new in your community or something wouldn't even be remotely interested in you. Definitely trying to make you look bad to friends, family, community, even maybe badmouth you in front of your children. This is scorched earth policy here. Like, if I can't have you, no one will. This person wants their pound of flesh. I don't know what you did to them in that 3 of Swords, or what they think you did to them. Tell me more about the 3 of Swords here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 3 of Swords, clarified by 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. Oh, Saggy. 9 of Pentacles. So, Magician at the bottom of the deck. So, Super specific message. If it's not yours, don't take it. Don't get offended. Don't drop in the comments, it's not me, it's the other way around, I'm the cross watcher. I'm just reading for Sag. I have to tell you what's here. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, the Magician. This person feels that you are a manipulative, deceptive liar. Either they caught you in an affair, found out after the fact that you were in an affair. Maybe they feel like, and this is all different scenarios I'm giving you here, so it's not like a take everything type of thing. They caught you in an affair that you had for a long time, or you kept it concealed for a long time. So they either found out while you were with them, or they found out after the fact. Or while you were engaged in a connection with them, you were out sort of acting or marketing yourself as being single. 9 of Pentacles energy. There could also be a scenario here played out that maybe they feel you were stealing money from them, or pentacle resources, time, love, money, commitment, or that you were only with them for the financial resources they could provide you with, or the contacts or something like that that they could provide you with that would like enrich your life type of thing. And that Magician to the 7 of Swords, to the Hermit, to the 8 of Wands, they feel like you knew that you knew what you were doing. And that you were verbally and emotionally manipulating them. So I would be prepared this week, Sag, to start hearing feedback from friends and family. I would be mindful of what is posted online because it appears like this person has a vengeance. You are their target, and their motive this week is to get a pound of flesh, and their agenda is to ruin your reputation to get just an ounce of the pound they feel you owe them. So be mindful, my friend, of your reputation this week. That is what I have for you, Sagittarius, for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see what the week of August 10th, 2025 has in store for you, my dear. You have travel. Okay. Tell me why travel is here for Capricorn. The Hierophant card wanted to show itself. So tell me more about travel here for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, my dear, the Devil, which is your energy, followed by the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, 6 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles. I think you have some good news traveling your way, or you're traveling to give good news to someone. 3 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the World card. Oh my. Empress, Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. So I see you here traveling, but I'll clarify it further for you. What is the Knight of Cups here? Why is the Knight of Cups here for Capricorn this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Knight of Cups is clarified by 6 of Cups, soulmate, soul bond connection. Ooh, Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Damn, Capricorn. Okay, hold on a second. Really nice energy. New cycle here for you. Love, passion, excitement. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here for Capricorn? One more shuffle here. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles clarified by Death, 4 Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. Look, you clearly have someone here who is a soulmate to you, who's looking to bring this connection closer. Now, it could be a friend, you know, family member. It could be a lover. I don't know who this person is to you. I can identify them as a soulmate. I can identify them as an individual who's extending to you this Ace of Cups, this Ace of Wands, whether this is someone who wants to collaborate with you on some new creative endeavor, or they're offering you a job. Like for those of you where you're looking for employment, this could be 1, possibly even 2 job offers headed your way this week. For others of you, this is someone looking for reconciliation, meaning maybe you had an argument with them and they want to come in and apologize and try to bridge the gap here between you and them. If you're a single Capricorn, this is someone disclosing to you how they feel about you. And while you may be healing from the ending of another connection, this is someone who's taking a leap of faith this week and to let you know that they want to get to know you better or take you out on a date. For those of you where you have the type of job that at times involves travel, like traveling, maybe going to a convention or going to another location, this very well then could be the opportunity from that agency, from that company, this week, extending to you the opportunity here to travel, again, to a convention or to take classes or to go to another location. And it doesn't mean you have to get on a plane and go. I mean, for some of you, very well could be that. There could be some local travel as well. But you have good news traveling to you this week. Whether you've been looking for a job, and like I said, new job offer, you've been looking for some financial help, a grant or a loan. You have one, possibly two offers coming in. You're a single Capricorn. This is, you know, someone's been watching you for a while and they feel inclined this week to tell you how they feel about you. Travel opportunity for those of you in existing job that typically, you know, involves some type of travel for your work. This would be like another opportunity to travel for work. If you've had a falling out with someone, they'd like to bring the connection back together again, especially with that death card to the Four of Swords. This is someone who would like to heal the connection with you. If you're involved with someone, but the two of you like maybe don't live together, they may have an opportunity here to travel for work, or like I said, go to a convention or go out of state or something like that, work-based for them, but they're inviting you to go along with them. Tell me more about that World card here. Sun to the World card. Tell me more about that World card here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Three of Wands, Queen of Cups. Oh, the Hierophant shows itself again. Yeah, all the messages I said times 10. This is a fantastic week for the Capricorn collective. You have good news or a good offer or a good opportunity headed your way this week. What you choose to do with it will be entirely up to you, but it's real, it's solid, it's fun, it's playful. For some of you, has the potential to make you money. Like I said, single, new love interest, in a disconnection with your lover. This is them maybe wanting to take you out on a date, inject some passion back into the relationship. No pun intended. Okay, maybe a little pun intended or a big pun intended. Sorry. I'm going to stop right there on your reading. You have a fantastic week. And like I said, for some of you, either you're getting this offer to travel for work or maybe your partner is, and they're asking you if you want to go along with them. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. I know, short and sweet, to the point. No drama this week. I mean, if you do, it's not coming up in the current energy for the collective. So I would manifest this. This is one of your best readings in a while. I know your monthly reading was a bit rough because it talked about people having ulterior motives for wanting to connect or reconnect with you. But I don't see anything deceptive here. I would let you know. I kind of look for that stuff. That's my, you know, that's one of my my purposes here, is to give you a heads up so you know how to react or you know how to prepare. I don't see anything negative here. I will get you 3 cards of advice, but job opportunities, financial opportunities, whatever you've been putting pentacle energy into, it's coming back to you this week. So you made the time to find a job, it's a job. You made the time to find a lover, it's a new lover. You know, you want to reconcile with this person, the opportunity is here. If you've been hoping to travel, the opportunity is here, whether it's through your job, your person's job, traveling to see family, to see friends. Let's see what just fell out of the deck there. Oh my God, the Chariot, the Moon, and the Five of Wands. You might be internally conflicted about this. This is telling you to check with your feelings before moving forward. Does it feel good? Does it sound like it would be a good idea? And if it does, if your intuition is not in serious conflict with your thoughts or with your emotions, then move forward in that Chariot energy. If you do have any internal conflict where you're like, this sounds great, but maybe a little too good to be true, then Page of Wands, get more information on it before proceeding forward. But like I said, nothing negative here. So I would manifest incoming, whatever it is here that you desire: travel opportunity, job, financial abundance, love partner, reunion, reconciliation. It's yours for the picking this week, my dear. You definitely have the best reading so far out of the collective. I have 2 more to go, plus the group reading for all of us here. But yeah, so far with just 2 left, you have the best one on the table. Claim that how you want. That is what I have for you, Capricorn, for the week of August 10th. 2025. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what the week of August 10th, 2025 has in store for you. Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. Ooh. Okay. Aquarius getting bringing a little sauciness to the readings here this week, I see. Okay, tell me more about romantic love affair here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they need to know about romantic love affair this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. I can't even tell you what I hear sometimes because I would be demonetized. First card out of the deck, the Lovers, followed by Three of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands, Strength, Judgment. Wow. Justice, Ten of Cups, Page of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. What the hell have you been manifesting? Because it's here. It's your choice if you want to move forward with this person. But you have someone here in single, independent, confident, looking good, smelling good, feeling good energy, wanting to connect with you on a romantic level. Let's get a yes or no here. If we get an ace or major arcana card, that would be a yes. Is the King of Pentacles the energy of Aquarius here this week? Is this Aquarius this week? Yes or no? One more shuffle here. Thank you. No, it's not. Got the King of Swords here. So this is in your energy. This is someone who's structured, who's stable, who's solid, who, I don't want to say they're wealthy, but they're financially comfortable. They're focusing on their finances. I'm just going to put this back in the deck because it was just a yes or no card. They're focused on their finances. They're career orientated. They could work for themselves or maybe even work from home. This is someone who enjoys a good beverage. I just heard entree. They enjoy a good entree. This is someone who nurtures themselves. This is someone who is rock solid. And they're looking to collaborate with you this week, again, in respect to romance. So if you're currently involved, this would be your partner wanting to come up with ways for you to like spice things up, go out on a date. For some of you with that Judgment card, that, in a love reading, that is my reconciliation card. So for some of you, this is a current person that you're with. Maybe you had a break, maybe you had a severance, maybe you had an argument. This is a chance here to reconcile. Maybe you had a full break, full separation. This very well could be a past person coming back around again. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles here. Actually, I want to know more about this person. Tell me more about the Lovers here. Tell me more about the Lovers here for Aquarius. One more shuffle. Thank you. Lovers is clarified by Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Nine of Wands. 99% of you, it's a past person. And I'm not going to read this as professional or platonic or familial because we're clarifying the romantic love affair card. So if you're not looking for love, you're not interested in a past person, just, watch one of your other placements. These readings are all for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you don't know what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Take a look at that site and then just come back here and watch the placement of your choosing. But for those of you where you had someone where there was an argument, a separation, you ghosted them, they ghosted you, or there was some feeling here of lack or a feeling of abandonment, this person is coming in this week wanting to rectify or reconcile this relationship with you. This person is single, they're solid, they're structured, like I said, they've been working on their finances, and they're looking to reconnect with you. Tell me more about that Two of Wands. I feel some of you have been waiting for this person or hoping they would come back. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Wands, clarified by, look at this, King to the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of deck, Ten of Pentacles. This is all about the Pentacles this week. This is someone who wants long-term success with you. For some of you, you're married to this person. For others of you, you would like to be married to them or they would like to be married to you. This is someone who's interested in going the distance with you. Even if this is someone new. Like, I could be speaking to an Aquarius where you're out of another relationship and you're recovering from it and you're trying to heal from it. And in the process of your healing, you meet this new person and they're asking you out on a date this week. This is definitely someone who is serious. This is not the energy of someone who's looking for a part-time lover or anything like that. This is someone who is looking for a lifelong partner, whether you currently are their partner or not. This is someone who's serious about planting seeds and finding their person, or if you already are their person, reconnecting with you and maybe even coming up with ways to solidify the relationship more or even spice things up a bit. Tell me more about that Page of Pentacles here. Looks like a conversation here this week about moving the relationship forward. One more shuffle here. Thank you. And this is one of the rare instances where the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles are facing one another. So it's a very strong soulmate, soul bond connection. 99% of you already know who this person is. I don't feel like it's a total stranger to you. It's either your current partner or a past one. We're clarifying that Page of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups. Yeah. This is someone coming in This is an apology. These are different offers and options and ideas and opportunities how to rectify this connection. Either you have been feeling at an emotional loss in it, or they have been, or maybe that's a shared energy, but this is someone who's feeling intuitively guided or spiritually led to connect with you this week, to basically tell you that although they love you, and there's a lot of passion in that Lover's card, this person also desires structure, stability, and the opportunity here to be your life partner. Again, this is not a hit it or quit it energy. And again, we see justice to the Ten of Cups. So we saw the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups. This is someone who sees everything in you, or everything that they would like in a partner. You're definitely checking off all the boxes this week for this person, and they're going to make sure that you know it, and that you're not in any state of like clouded confusion or something. Like if you haven't been sure how this person feels about you this week, they will not let this week pass until you know. Like they won't let this week end without you knowing exactly how they feel about you. I get the sense here you might be confused. Is this person really serious? You know, even if there's someone you've just been like dating for a couple weeks or a couple months, you know, the feeling I get from you is like, is this serious? Can this really go the distance? Or like I said, if you're currently married, maybe you just feel like the marriage is a little stale and you're starting to become concerned about the longevity of the relationship. Or you could be thinking back to times when like you had happier times, or the two of you were traveling or making memories. So I'm telling you, it's either a current person or a past person. But if you have any confusion or doubt, this person is coming in this week to clear up that confusion and doubt. Tell me we know well, what are the true intentions for this person? Ten of Cups. This person wants it all with you. Ten of Cups, King of Cups, and the Empress. Bottom of the deck, the Sun card. Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Wands and the Hermit. Yeah, if you thought this person was silent or not really disclosing their feelings to you, or maybe you thought that this was just sex, this week, this person's going to set the record straight. This is more than sex to them. This is more than just a hit it or quit it. They're looking for a lifelong partner, and you appear to be a very good candidate for them. And if you are already involved with this person, this is a discussion about moving the relationship forward, maybe getting it out of a rut, injecting some romance, going out on some dates, maybe some travel opportunities are discussed. And there's also a feeling here of, if you've been in separation, very heavy reconciliation vibes. What you choose to do with all of that is completely up to you. But this week, my darling, your reading is all about love. So claim that how you want and enjoy it. Looks like it's quite lovely. Very, very lovely energy here for the Aquarius collective. That is what I have for you, my darling, for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces. Let's take a look at what you don't see coming for the week of August 10th, 2025. Giving money. Okay. Someone's giving you money, some kind of payout here. Restitution. I just heard restitution. Okay. Tell me more about giving money here for Pisces. What do they need to know about giving money or giving resources? Time, love, money, commitment, loyalty. Tell me more about this here for Pisces for this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Giving money, clarified by the Eight of Cups, Two of Wands. You've been waiting for this. Nine of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting a long time for this offer or this opportunity or this payout. Ever since you walked away from this person, emotionally, energetically, physically, and you've been really up in your head about when is it coming? When is it coming? Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. When is it coming? When is it coming? Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands. It's coming. Ace of Swords this week. So, okay. Tell me more about what you've been waiting for, because it's a collective reading. What have you been waiting for? Looks like Pentacles. Looks like money of some kind. Temperance came out of the deck. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Hangman. So, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, the Emperor. Emperor to the Empress. So it appears here that you have been waiting very patiently for some type of restitution or payout or financial opportunity from this King of Pentacles. I don't read body parts, but for some of you, it's a spouse, it's a partner, it's a business partner, someone that you have resources tied up with. You've been waiting very patiently for this person, waiting for them to pay you out or waiting for them to propose a payout. You're looking to become single, free, and independent of this person or this situation that involves you and them. What is tell me more about the offer. So now we have an idea of the person. What is this person offering? What are they offering to Pisces? What's the offer? One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Moon. You do not see this coming. The opportunity to have a new beginning. Oh, finances, justice, King of Wands. Okay. If you've been waiting for a court decision, mediation, alimony, child support, restitution, some type of dividing of resources or assets, this is the week it either begins, the conversation begins, or if you're already in the thick of it, there's an offer here of compromise. If you have children with this person, you're going through separation or divorce, this is a compromise on like child custody, child visitation, child alimony. Could even be the long-term financial success for the child. So maybe like trust fund or who's paying for their college in the future. If you don't have any children with this person, but you're separating from them, this is divorce. This could be the acquisition, the sale of maybe a family property. There could be an offer coming in if you're selling a home. If you're selling a home, you have an offer coming in for the sale of that home. You don't have to accept it. Looks like it's a high bidder. Gives you the financial resources you need to move out and start over elsewhere. So this is a financial read. If you're looking for anything else, check another placement. You've been waiting a long time since you disengaged from this, or you've been waiting to disengage from this connection or situation. You just kind of want to put in your past, get on with your life. This is the moment. This is the week. Either the conversation begins, or the ruling is given, or there's a compromise here. When's that full moon in Aquarius? August 9th. This is for the week of the 10th, which is a Sunday, at least where I live here. I'm in a New Jersey in the United States of America, so time zone wise for me. So that would maybe be Monday, Tuesday is when you're receiving word, because that would be like the start of the work week or something like that. Let me get you 3 cards of advice, okay? Hermit came out. Hermit, 9 of Cups, and 5 of Wands. When you receive this offer, this opportunity, whatever this is, if you're dissolving a marriage, dissolving a business partnership, your job looking to give you severance, right? If you're leaving or something like that, think about it long and hard. Hermit, 9 of Cups to the 5 of Wands. Hermit to the 9 of Cups to the 5 of Wands. Go in and do some soul searching. Could you be happy with this offer and move on with your life? Or is it worth fighting for another nickel? That's what I just heard. Is it really worth fighting, or is fighting robbing you of your happiness? Will fighting prolong this ending? Should you just take the money or whatever it is that's being offered here and go? So your advice is to go within and do some soul searching. Is it worth the fight? And is fighting for more worth your happiness? Because 5 of Wands to 9 of Cups would rob you of your happiness the longer this has to go on. How does this play out for Pisces? I just heard Aquarius. Maybe some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. I don't know. How does this work out for Pisces? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Actually, okay, well, I got the Page of Pentacles. I got the 3 of Swords, and I have the 3 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Sun card. It might be a small offer. It might be what you're not expecting, right? It's almost like you did this to me, 3 of Swords, and you're offering me a Page of Pentacles. But that Page of Pentacles can turn into the 10 of Pentacles. You have the opportunity to do that. King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, King of Cups. Page here. This person probably won't offer you more than this, to be quite honest. And I don't know if it's because they don't have it or they have better lawyers. I don't know what's going on here. But I feel like this is the best that you're going to get. You can invest that wisely. I think you'll be happy with it. 3 of Cups, don't get me wrong. But you may feel like it's not enough justice for what they did to you. But you have the opportunity to take that pentacle and create the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles out of it with wise, shrewd, smart investment. And it'll make you exceedingly happy and possibly exceedingly rich, depending on how you invest it. So what you do here is entirely up to you. You can prolong this and maybe drain some of your resources if you have to fight it longer. And obviously take your happiness here will take a dent the longer this goes on. I'm certainly not trying to talk you into, I have no fight in this, right? This isn't my fight. I don't have a winner or loser here. So I have no stake in this. So you have to do what's best for you. But if this robs you of any more of your peace or your time, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth it? Can you live with whatever this is and go on your merry way and rebuild your life here, or find another job, right? Because, let's say this is a job reading and whatever, they're sending your job overseas and they're telling you have no job in 2 weeks and they owe you, I don't know, some crazy amount, like they owe you 80 hours of vacation time and sick days and all that you never took. And they're like, look, we can't pay you 80 hours. The company is folding. We can give you 25. Is it the 80 that you wanted? No. But should you just take the 25? You can. And then maybe invest that money and it'll make more money for you in the future or something like that. But is it worth the aggravation of fighting them for money they're already telling you they don't have because they're folding? That's kind of the vibe here. I remember an aunt and uncle of mine who were headed towards divorce, and he cheated on her. She thought she deserved more. She wanted the house and she wanted him to pay for the house. And that was her pound of flesh, right, for what he had put her through. And leaving her with, 3 kids at the time. I think 3 kids at the time. So she wanted the pound of flesh. She didn't get the pound of flesh. It was like, this is all I make a year. This is all I can pay you. And she ended up having to sell the house, and, they split the money, and she was not happy with it, but it would have costed her more in time and in her happiness and in her resources to fight him, because he ended up filing bankruptcy. So you can't draw blood from a stone. You know what I mean? So there's something here of like, are you getting what is really owed to you? No, but you can take what you get and make more out of it, as opposed to losing more of what you have internally and externally to fight for something you may never end up getting either. You know what I mean? Like, I almost feel like if you don't take the offer, then it's like off the table. Then it's harder to fight to even get that in the long run. So the feeling here is like, kind of take the money and run, or take the settlement and run, even though it's not 100% of what you want. At least it won't rob you any more of your peace. I hope all those messages made sense and they help one of you out there. That's what I have for you, Pisces, for the week of August 10th, 2025. Looks like some kind of compromise here with the dissolution of some type of contract, soul contract, marital, or business. Is it 100% of what you want? No. Does it enable you to start your life over immediately? It does. And can you take what is given here and roll it and have it make more money for you? You absolutely have that potential. So it's, up to you what you do with it. But that's what I have for you, my love. Someone is giving you an offer or an opportunity here this week. Whether you take it, don't take it, completely up to you. That's what I have for you for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like that message, resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace. Okay, collective. That's what I have for you. All 12 signs, sun, moon, rising, as well as Venus placements for the week of August 10th, 2025. Quick message now for all of us watching for the collective from the bottom of the deck. Wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. Wolf in sheep's clothing. I do not like this. And impersonator. The collective is wasting their time on a situation, environment, or connection that pretends to be one thing, but really is another. Need to do a lot of reflecting on this week, collective. All right. And this could be anything. Situation, environment, connection. Could be a habit, could be a pattern. Tell me more about this here for the collective. Wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. Wolf in sheep's clothing, impersonator. All signs, all placements. One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, Five of Cups, Two of Cups. So it's a soulmate. It is a soulmate, soul bond connection. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Fool. What is the Ace of Swords here? So, collective, I feel like you have, and the energy's on the table. Obviously, it's a collective reading. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aries so far. Tell me about the Ace of Swords here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ace of Swords is clarified by King of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Sun. Bottom of deck, Hangman. This is going to be a super specific message. This will not apply to the, I don't think it'll apply to the majority of you watching. Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? Person's holding on to the Two Cups. Three Cups are here in the water. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Five of Cups is clarified by Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Knight of Cups. Tell me more about the Two of Cups here. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. Two of Cups, clarified by Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Star. And tell me about the Fool there. Tell me about the Fool card here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Fool card, clarified by King of Swords again. This deck has two of all of the masculines. Two of Swords and the Four of Wands. Bottom of deck, Ace of Cups. Okay. This is just a super specific message, so if it's not yours, I'm sorry. We have almost all of the zodiac signs on the table, so claim this how you want in terms of people. Let me just get a yes or no. If we get an Ace or Major Arcana card, that'll be a yes. Is the Queen of Cups representing the collective that I'm reading for? Yes or no? Is the Queen of Cups representing the collective that I'm reading for? Is it representing the Aquarians in this reading? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Wands, no. Okay, so here's this person. I'm going to put this back in the deck because it was just a yes or no. So I think that there's an individual here who I think this person loves you. And I don't know who they are. Friend, family member, lover. I'll leave it up to you to decide. I think this person loves you. I think this person wants stability with you. I think they want you to be part of their life. I think they see the potential of the connection. Like this is someone, they want you to be their best friend for the rest of their life. They want you to be their spouse. They want you to be their lover. The intent is solid. We don't have trickery here, right? I don't have Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords kind of stuff here. So I feel like the person's intention here is pure. Even though, and this is them in the Queen of Cups, they could be King of Cups, I don't read body parts. Even though maybe their emotions are like clammed up, right? The shell is closed. Even if they don't express it to you, this person has a lot of emotion for you and a lot of love for you. I feel like this person holds on to the Two Cups because this is the Five of Cups card, even though it depicts flowers. So they hold on to the Two of Cups here. They hold on to your connection. Three Cups are floating here in the water. Despite the heartache or hardship that occurs. You've known this person for a long time. This is heavy masculine energy, but again, I don't read body parts. Claim it how you want. This is someone who does want to express to you their emotions. And I believe that their emotions are genuine. I really do. I think this person regrets whatever they did here to betray you or to make you feel backstabbed or lied to. I really think that this person has good intention. Their follow through absolutely abhorrently sucks. And that's where we get the wasting time, wolf in sheep's clothing, and the impersonator card. Because although they have all of these very genuine feelings for you, there's no action to act on them. So if you're looking for consistency from this person, you're going to be waiting a long time for this King of Swords, because here's the King of Swords here. And when it comes to offering you long-term consistency, long-term stability, they are still at a crossroads. And look at that Two of Wands card, like the leaves are over their eyes. They can't see their way through the forest. If you're waiting for this person to become like marrying king, marrying queen, Knight of Pentacles, You're going to be waiting a long time. I'm not saying they're never coming. Please don't misinterpret what I'm saying, because the feelings here are so genuine. Like that Ace of Swords, that is their truth in their heart of hearts. They love you. They want you to be in their life. Again, whether this is your best friend or your parent or your lover or whoever this person is to you, they see you as rock solid and steady. And as much as they want to apologize for what they did, and I believe that they will, I do think most of you are receiving an apology if you haven't already. And there's a deep desire here to heal the connection. The desire to be consistent moving forward is not there. I don't care what they say. So if they tell you this week, let's say you're dating this person and you've had some 10 of Swords moment, and they come in and they tell you all of this stuff, how much you mean to them and they love you and they want a future with you, I don't doubt them. I don't doubt the intent, energetically speaking. The follow through to actually do it totally sucks. There's no follow through. And so you may look at this person like, you're just wasting my time. You're not who you really say you are, right? You're an impersonator. You pretend to be rock solid and want a future, but you're not making any moves. There are no action cards here. The one action card we have, the one knight we have, just happens to be the slowest effing knight in the deck. So, do they want, do they think you're their pair, King to the Queen of Swords? Yeah. But do they want forever with you or stability? Or like I said, to have you in their life for whatever, for the future? Yeah. Are they going to act on it? No. No. Let's see, what's the block here for this person? So I could see how this week you're looking at this person like they're full of shit. Because at first I was looking at the cards and I'm like, this actually looks really good. Until I started getting the messages for this. Once I saw that world card clarified by that same person, it's like, yeah, they feel all of this, but to literally take the inspired action, it's like, what's that saying? I can't see the forest through the trees. They get so caught up on all the little details of what they would have to do to be with you, or to actually really put in the pentacle energy to work on the connection. That's where they get lost in the sauce here. Okay, so I see their intention, and then their follow through sucks. Tell me more about this here for the collective. What else does the collective need to know about this? One more shuffle. Thank you. 10 of Cups, the Hermit, High Priestess. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Is this like a divine connection, Hermit to the High Priestess? Spiritually, absolutely. Does it have the potential to make the two of you very happy together? Absolutely. But I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You know that this person loves you, but they have commitment issues, or you're currently in a connection with them. They love you, but they haven't done anything to move it forward. They're not talking about the two of you moving in, or they're not talking about marriage, or if you're already married, they're not talking about renewing vows or going on vacation. Although they have all of this love for you, and they feel terrible. 10 of Swords, not a good energy, and 8 of Swords trapped in their head because they know they're making you wait. They know they're wasting your time. And it bothers them. It does. But they will consistently tell you that they're in it for the long run. Meanwhile, they have no idea what the F that looks like or how to even get there. That's the friend that tells you, I'm going to be there for you for the rest of your life. The intent is there, the follow through. So the collective here needs to reflect this week. Do they want to continue investing in a connection as deep as it is, even on a spiritual and soul level, if it's really not moving forward? How much more time do you want to... Oh, that's weird. How much more time do you want to spend looking at a car in a driveway that's not starting? How much longer do you want to look out your window and see a car in the driveway that's not starting? And you're just hoping for this person to come around with the key. Ace of Swords here holds the key to open that car and start working on it. Like, how much longer are you going to wait? 3 cards of advice here for the collective. Powerful message here. And I'm recording this on 8/8, which is the Lionsgate portal. So maybe it will resonate with more of you. 3 cards of advice here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. 3 cards of advice. The Tower, Page of Wands, and the Lovers. Aw. 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups, Eight of Wands. Focus on you. Focus on taking care of you. Talk to this person. Have the conversation and ask the questions, even if you're afraid of the answers. Inquire. When is this coming together? When are we moving forward? When are we a couple? When are we getting married? When are we moving in together? Or what does long-term, when you tell me you want to be with me forever, what does that look like to you? Ask the difficult questions. Have the conversation. And be smart about it. Because the Five of Wands in this deck, the individual is playing chess. So, you know, Nine of Cups is, if you're really happy with this person, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, and you want to advance it forward, then have a conversation in a very strategic way. Not in an argumentative way. Not in a, I'm effing leaving you and, you know, if you don't tell me what I want to hear kind of way. But have a very constructive, good word, a constructive conversation this week. When this person tells you what you mean to them, what does that mean to you? Is basically, you got to kick it back to them. When you say forever, what does that mean? Or how do we get there? Or if you've never discussed long-term commitment, ask them what that means to them. You know, my person I talk about all the time, and although he wants forever with me, he flip-flops on marriage. Because as two people who, you know, were married, he doesn't know if he wants to be married again. And I totally get it. And some days he's like, I do. And some days he's like, I don't know, like maybe we'll just be partnered forever and live together. So that's a very important conversation to have with this individual. So this week, if you feel like this person is wasting your time, but you're not quite sure, have a very constructive heart-to-heart conversation about the longevity of the connection and its future. Ask the questions, even if you're afraid of the answers. That's what I have for you, collective, for the week of August 10th, 2025. If you like these messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.